So, hey, this might seem a little bit weird, but it turns out that somehow I recorded narration footage for this LP, or rather this episode, and not proper footage, so, yeah. I have to kind of, quick foot it, so we can get it up to where we were last time. Anyway, Scepter... Hang on. An old Egyptian rod. Look, detective, it looks like a fancy fire poker. Wonder if I can use this to dislodge whatever he ate. So yeah, I have to get to a specific point in this episode before I end it. So maybe the episode will be shorter than normal, maybe it'll be much longer than normal, who knows. It must have been Tony Rex's last meal. Tony? The T has to stand for something. Some delicate bird bones. Also, I think the Curiosity Cabinet puzzle is actually a little bit random each time. So we need the fine stairs. Wait, not this one. This one. And then we need the pyramid-shaped one. Looks like some jewelry is missing. The plaque says Gem of Osiris. Osiris, the Egyptian death god? Can't help but think that's tied in with what's going on across the city. Sorry, pickled brain, but I need to take care of some undead business. Yum. There's a case closed pun in here somewhere, but there's just no time. I don't think we'll find anything else of note here. Let's get to the next crime scene. So last time I went to Chinatown and that's where I ended the episode, but let's check out the mansion because it turns out that... Oh, whatever. We have reports of breaking at the Don's old mansion. Let's check it out. Dooley, the city is in chaos. Surely you've better things to focus on than a derelict building. We don't know who they are or why they broke in. This mansion belonged to a mafia Don. For all we know, there's a hidden weapon cache in here. Given how crazy things are across the city, whatever they want, we had better make sure they don't get it. These things remind me of some of the people we've met in our cases. You said a Don owned this place? Like a mafia Don? Yep, one of the most feared men in the city, Al Capone. He terrorized people for all sorts of things, but we could never prove any of it. Your resemblance to any persons living or dead are purely coincidental. What got him in the end? Tax evasion. He swerved to avoid a track of thumbtacks and we got him on dangerous driving charges. He died in prison and this place has been condemned ever since. Now, last time I recorded this, I forgot to check out the sea, which is criminal because we get this. I wonder where Nigel ever swam off to. Nice try, detective, but I'm not giving up his location to a government stoogie. Dooley, I helped him escape. And you're a government... Don't even try, detective, my guard is up. UPP up. Was that good use of police resources in time? No. Was it fun? Yes. Have you ever noticed that the moon is always full in Twin Lakes? It's cheaper to reuse assets, I guess. Must have been doing pretty well for himself to have a beachside house with palm trees. Maybe crime does pay after all. It says, stay out. Luckily the law doesn't apply to us. Dooley, the law does apply to us. Just not in this particular case. So what kind of stuff did this Don do? You name it, he did it. Racketeering, money laundering, bootlegging and more. And more? As if making tennis rackets, washing money and forcing people to wear boots wasn't bad enough. These boardwood windows make it hard to see much inside. Let's get inside, detective. What's the worst that can happen? A condemned sign. I don't see why it's condemned. Looks like a perfectly fine sign to me. This must belong to whoever is in there. This stuff looks dangerous. I better power it down for now. You received a battery. Doesn't do anything since I removed the battery. Sir, you can't be here. This place is condemned. Brains. That's not right. Is someone there? Yes, are you okay? I'd be a lot better if I wasn't trapped in here by that thing. Hold on, we'll do something. Don Cafoni, that's one mean looking mobster. He was also mean acting. Do you think those two facts are related? Now that's a large chandelier. Jeez, if that dropped on somebody it'd really hurt. This seems to be the rope that holds the chandelier in place. Seems to be stuck. What a potentially conveniently located table. There's a presently tamed couch for a mob boss to have in his house. Help me! Hold on, we're working on it! Oh, stay out of this, guy. Zombie noises. We need to audition better extras. You know, this place isn't so bad. A lick of paint, some new furniture, get rid of the maniac butler. Could be a nice HQ for urban blood wolfing. Alright, the kitchen. There's got to be something sharp and knife-like in here, right? Can't open this one. I wonder what treasures are inside. Not enough to force it open, however. Various supplies, including candles. I think I'll take one. You received the candle. No knives, scissors, or other sharp objects. What convenient inconvenience. Where did this go? What kind of loot? It takes one drawer. That liquid is so dark and stinky I wouldn't put my hand in there for any reward. There are the remains of the long forgotten roast chicken in here. It is not edible, Dooley. Nice place. A little too much decay for my light taste though. Somebody half cleaned this cup. I'm sure they won't mind me taking their sponge. You received steel wool. We could use these at the Blood Wolf camp. Somebody ruined our pots by melting marshmallows all over them. What? Somebody, what? Those monsters! Ugh, what a stink! Somebody forgot to clean out the fridge when this place was condemned. Anything in there I can eat? Dooley, it's all rotten. But I'm so hungry. You made things sound so urgent I skipped second breakfast. This is urgent, Dooley. Fine, but after all this, but you're buying me pancakes. Doesn't look like it's working. So combine steel wool with battery. Blood Wolf trick. Combine a battery with steel wool to make a fire starter. Little Emily told me that. That's plausible. If I light this while it's still in my pocket, I'd burn my coat. My precious, precious coat. I just need this to magically float? No. That's odd. I guess I'd best try something else. So yeah, it's kind of cheeky. You have to actually drop it on the side table. You'd think that if you mouse it over here, he'd go, right, just put it on the table, but no, it has to be here. Let's just leave this here. The candle is placed. Now to light it. This should be able to burn through the rope in a suitably slow and dramatic fashion. Uh-oh. It's safe to come out now? Detective, is now a good time to mention I'm allergic to fire? Raxa? You guys, I owe you big time. What are you doing here? Actually, for no reason. No reason at all. We should all go outside before you tell us. Well, it's perfectly safe to go back in. Let's not. We should talk to Raxa instead. Did we leave a light on in there? Saving Raxa has made me feel all warm inside. And by warm inside, I mean warm outside, on the side that faces the house. I hope my equipment is okay. I better talk to Raxa before leaving. I was wondering if we could get a better look at the destruction. Thanks for saving me back there. Are you okay? I am, thanks to you guys. What's with the getup? I'm an Spooked now. Since I keep finding myself at weird goings on, I licensed myself a franchise. There was a localized storm here last night, so I knew that meant something was happening after the events at the library. Good catch. Is this your equipment? It is, it's a spooktometer. Do you like it? It reads for spooktivity. I brought it with me to help get readings. But I got trapped in that room and didn't get a look at the readings yet. Trapped by that creature? Later, yeah, but not at first. There were people here searching the place. Their accents were hard to understand, but they were looking for the Don. But he's been dead for a while. Yeah, they left when they realized that. I waited a while to make sure they didn't come back, but then that thing burst out of the floor and I was trapped again. So... Ooh, I just realized that means that he murdered his butler and buried him in the ground. Yikes, he was definitely not a nice Don. So what do the readings say? That's odd. The battery is missing. Whistles innocently. Thankfully there's a printout inside it. Give me a second while I open it up. Wow. Lots of spectral readings. Whatever was looking for the Don. They weren't human. I don't think we'll find anything else out here. Let's get to the next crime scene. Raxa, you should leave too. Because of the fire? What? No fire here. No, we should all leave for other non-fire reasons. Bye! So somebody has stolen an orb linked to the god of death. There was what seemed to be a mummy. I suspect those two things are related. Raxa said that spooky natural people were looking for the Don. This is where you got McNugget's retirement urn. What a fun party. We spent the entire time chasing around monsters! Chasing memories, you mean? So I forget what I did and didn't do, but inspect the car for the achievement? I thought this place had a layer of dry ice, adding to the mystery. Now I see it's a crack in our own exhaust pipe. I can't make out anything inside, but these flyers advertise some local businesses. The Grain Distribution Company, Hall & Oates, the Sanctuary for Sensory Deprived Animals, Deaf Leopards, and the shop I buy my coats in, Fleece Wool Max. I wonder if I can get some other shopping done while we're here. Back alley mystic shops never run by a McCullough or Sanchez, are they? Stop it! It's actually painted onto the building. The mayor figured it was cheaper than building and maintaining real drains. Yep, it's Mayor McKing, alright. Looks like we're barred from there, Dooley. I don't get it. It's a window, not a club. Never mind. There's a stringless tennis racket in here. You received the broken racket. Make sure you double check this trash can because there's nothing else in here but takeout containers and dirty magazines. Deep clean. I believe that's all we need for the magazine achievement. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but oh well. Are those paws? Nah, they couldn't be. Help! I'm trapped! Get rid of them! Given my current predicament, I'm starting to think none of these lucky charms work. Crystals used for some form of healing, I guess. Out, this is sharp! That might be useful. A dream catcher. Useful for trapping nightmares. Maybe useful in this nightmare. Nice lens. A shop like this runs on ambience. 80% of all sales are because customers can't see what they are buying. That's pretty. You should buy it, treat yourself. Now's not the time to be shopping. Carpe diem. Carpet diem, that's what I say. That's not... Never mind. What's this? Chinese puzzle box. I can't figure out how to open it. No idea what's inside. Various books on positive living, feng shui, and harnessing the energy of the secret helpies to control your enemies. Wait, what? Is that skull real? That's the skull of the previous shop owner. Her will stipulated I keep it on display at all times. Boy oh boy, the stuff these people believe in, eh? Yeah, that's the appropriate response, isn't it? Do you take card? Yes, I have a machine out bag for skimming them. Just tell me your PIN number. Well, that all sounds perfectly legitimate to me. I think I need a way to cash them, not bash them. What the hell? Monkey paws all came to life. Not feeling so lucky now. I hope the rats white aren't all undead related. Less worry, more scurry, get rid of them! I'm not coming out until those things are gone! So this is basically not that hard. You just click and drag all the things in your inventory. I can use the sharp edges to cut the dream catcher up. It's a bit loose for a game of squash, don't you think? One careful swipe and okay, I've caught them all. The living monkey paws. They're squirming to get through. I need to find somewhere secure to put them. No thanks, detective. Get those away from me! What can I do with them? I don't know, I had to look at my not so lucky rabbit's foot. That's this area. Locked down. Thank goodness you came, officers. I don't know how else I'd have escaped. You guys? They couldn't send some other cops? The whole force is busy. This is harassment. You called us. Hello again, Wang. Wang? Who's Wang? My name is, Detective McQueen? Looks like we've got the wrong guy. What happened here? My lucky rabbit's foot, the monkey paws, the body out back, they all started moving. Body out back? I never said that, you've got no proof. Dooley, you hear him? What's happening? I tuned out, you were asking so many questions. All this started not long after my store was robbed last night. We found those gremlins in the end, Wang. Not in my shop, you didn't. You sold them to Dooley. I couldn't have sold him something that doesn't exist. Wink. You just said wink to me. No, I didn't. Wink. Tell me more about the robbery. Last night some goons floated in. They smashed the place up and took some entirely legal ritual components. Ritual components doesn't sound legal. Good thing for me the evidence was stolen then. They floated in? Yep, floated in a green haze. That sounds like Darksiders to me. Dooley, I just figured it out! The Darksiders weren't looking for something at the Dawn's house, they were looking for the Dawn. But you said he was dead. Which is why they took the Gem of Osiris and the ritual components. They're trying to resurrect him. Wow, Detective! What an amazing coincidence that every place the Chief sent us to was tied in so tightly with what's really going on. If we had been sent to even one different location, you may never have pieced it all together. There's no time to work out the undoubtedly small probability of things having worked out like this. We need to get to the graveyard, and fast. We can't let him return. According to Wang, there seems to be some Darksiders in Twin Lakes. They've taken some components for a ritual. I like you, Detective, but make a point? This is Detective McQueen. We've tracked the source of all this to the graveyard, requesting backup. I scattered across this. There's no able to help. Your own detective. Drat. Looks like it's just you and me, Dooley. McQueen and Dooley. Solving crimes while looking coolly. See that constellation, Detective? That's called stars. I wonder if we can get an overview of the situation from here. That's what I feared. The place is swarming with zombies. These must be the Darksiders we've heard about. They're firing at somebody inside the church. I can't make out who though. Look, Dooley! Over there! There's some bad mumbo jumbo happening at the crypt. We need to stop them from bringing the dawn back. Okay, Dooley, let's go. No doubt about it. There are zombies, alright. Looks like we're not getting in that way. Hey, bros! I need help! I'm being confronted with dangers both to my physical self and my dogmatic views on the universe here! There's somebody trapped in the church. If we don't get in there and help them, they'll be zombie fodder. I hope that gate holds. We're far too eager a welcoming party. Maybe leaving the lights on wasn't the best way to sneak up to this place. Might even need this night to keep the welcoming party at bay. So yeah, I think we're going to have to go over time if we're going to show everything I want to show. Get back, you monsters! Finally, a positive application of police brutality. Well, his hand broke off, but it doesn't seem to care. We might need another way in. We have a zombie arm. And this is the final bin for the... well, we have a streetlight. Here's one for you, Dooley. How many cops does it take to change a light bulb? No idea, but thankfully it's working, so not our concern. Also, streetlights fall under city maintenance department and not the police. I thought you'd know that, Detective. A water tower in a graveyard. Odd. That's for low budget holy water. The priest can bless it after a heavy rain. The wall is too high to jump over. Dooley, give me a boost. I would, Detective, but I put my back out in the gym this morning. We're going to have to find another way. It's covered by the massive dumpster. I wonder if there's another manhole on the other side of this wall. If we can get this into position, I can get over the wall. It's stuck. The wheels seem to have rusted. So, the final dumpster for the game, for the achievement. Here we go. That plank might be useful. Nope, it's infested with termites. Not putting that in my pocket. Bag full of magic 8 balls. What do they say? Ask again later. Oh, but I want to know. It appears to be a box of stew. Is it warm? Cooked? No, Dooley, you could not eat the old box stew. An oil can. I could use it to oil the wheels, but I can't quite reach it. Okay, in position. Now to squeeze this muscle and... got it! We have an oil can. What a load of rubbish. Oh look, I need one of those for my house! When all this is done, I might look into a safe job like garbage disposal. Are you kidding? The government have spies all over landfills digging through our trash. Actually, that I could believe. Okay, that's the wheels oiled up. Let's push this into position, Dooley. Okay, Dooley. I'll go over the wall, you go through the sewers. Hopefully that one of us can save those people and stop the Don from being brought back. Have I mentioned that I don't like Not the time, buddy. The city needs us. I know. Hey, detective? Yeah? Be careful. You too, buddy. You too. We have a segment where we get to play as Dooley. It's as great as you think it'll be. I think I've just felt the finger of God. Move it along, citizen. Hey, you need a license to handle these guns! That way is blocked off by a large gate. What secrets are you hiding, gate? When all this is done, I'm going to launch an investigation into you. I'll call it Gate. No doubt this is a secret vault hill for all those government informants. This is how the government pumps hydrogen monoxide into our homes. Monsters. Keep your hands to yourself. Oh right, these buns are on duty. I can't ask him what he thinks of each room because now he's the main character. Oh well. A TV show on urban legends? What nonsense. Hey little guy, what are you doing down here? I'm watching my stories. Leave me be. A gator? In the sewers? Watching TV? Well, that story checked out to me. Enjoy, mister. Just keep an eye out for cannibals. Focus, Patrick. This is not time for a refreshingly gut-wrecking bacteria-infested swim. This box holds all the power in the city, electrical and political. Hi, Dooley. Aren't you gonna say hello? 1 second there, guy. What's a clown doing down here? This isn't a circus. I give balloons to wayward kitties. Do you now? And there's cotton candy and rides and all sorts of surprises down here. Surprises? Did I mention the balloons come in all colours? I see no harm in any of this. Good on you for making sure those lost kids aren't frightened. Thanks. As you were. You too? That boat's not the only thing floating down here. There is an achievement for examining everything as Dooley. So I'm just making sure that I get that. Gents, interesting sign you have here. Thanks. What are you working on? Us? We're repairing the power lines. You notice all those flickering lights across the city recently? We're gonna fix that. That sure is great. Okay, I'm going to have to redo this. Please don't have saved. I'll be ever so upset. Wait, no, it's Dawn of the Dead here. Yep, I was afraid of this. The right click right at the end of the episode absolutely ruined me, but I also need to get through this entire Dooley segment before the next episode. Would you hold it against me if I had a half episode? Probably, so let's speed run this. And it's looking up the mummy that fixed everything for him rather than... We did look at the gem, but he didn't have time to think about it, what with the undead right there. Run for it, Dooley. We need to keep this episode as brief as possible. Hands off the right mouse button. Hello again, officer. What brings you down to the sewers? Ah, you know us cops. Always wading in the filth of humanity. But why are you here? Us, we're repairing the power lines. You've noticed all those flickering lights across the city recently. We're gonna fix that. That sure is grey. A great excuse! Do you think I'm an idiot? I see your sign. That's an inverted eye. You guys are eye masons. Refrigerate. What? No, the other one. Freeze! I meant freeze. This is why so many of my TV dinners spoil. Drop your stuff and get out of here. I'd arrest you, but I have places to be. What are you talking? We're just here to resisting arrest, is it? I guess we gotta listen to officers and take the rest of the day off, Tyrese. Yeah, sure. It'll be nice to get home to the family early for a change. Those crooks left their sinister sign behind. I wonder what nasty business they were up to. Digging a hole to the planet hidden inside our planet? Or building a lair for the lizards people who secretly rule over us? Maybe they were planning to sacrifice something to the mole men. Whatever it was, it's been thwarted. Devilish debris from a cunning foe. I'll confiscate this so they can't return to whatever shady business they were at. Guess what? Using the Kengo hammer on absolutely everything is an achievement. I'll pass, thanks. These herbs are already chiseled enough. I don't understand or trust whatever the mischief those two were up to, but I don't know if it's safe to tear it apart like this. I don't want to destroy evidence that they were here. If I break these pipes, how will the little plumberman find this secret level? And destroy the sky's art? No, sir. I think this runs off batteries, not mains. It's worth a shot, I guess. Hey guy, do you want a Kengo hammer? I'm not supposed to take stuff from strangers. We're not strangers, you already know my name. I'm Patrick Dooley, we're friends! No, this isn't right. You're twisting my naughty logic. Naughty? You sure do make me laugh, Mr. Clown. Go on, you can have it if you want. You're meant to be scared of me, not the other way around. Not the other way around! Silly guy, who could be scared of a clown? I mean, given my Let's Plays in the past. Is nothing you want to do, mon ami. I have many things I want to watch. Breaking my TV just make me go topside. It's okay, I already got one. Now shut up, my favorite advertisement is on. What if I crack the water and the crack spreads out to sea and sinks the ships? I can't take that risk. No, Dooleys never go backwards. It's the family motto that killed my grandfather when he accidentally drove his car into those train tracks. It doesn't seem to want to leave. Not that way, at least. If Detective was here, he'd say that was a great idea. Whatever that means. As much as I want to stop the flow of dihydrogen monoxide, it's not going to help me get into the graveyard. I need to Oh, a cockroach! No, all evidence for the gate has to be acquired legally, else it's not submersible in court. And the detective thinks I don't listen. So yeah, I think that's about everything we can point the hammer at. Except for this sewer gate. This gate is blocking me from going any further. If only there was a way past it. When life gives you lemons, smash those lemons with a hammer. Then send the lemon carcasses back to life so it knows not to mess with you again. Meanwhile... And here's where we end the episode, so until next time guys, take care, I'll see you all around.